Hello, everybody. All right, let me get a little more organized. Pretty set up, but I'm gonna update the description box. I'm like, where do I want my laptop? How do I want to position this? Yeah, I feel like that's good. All right, so hello, hi. I cannot see anyone's comments right now. Up to you.
Mine is live.
He's ready.
Oh, it's not ready. We're just hanging out. Came to see what the mom is doing.
His neck, his ball head. Alright, you guys, I'm just updating the description box really quick, so if you wanted to book a reading, you can. And everything is in caps. It's almost like I'm yelling at you guys. You know what? We'll offer charms because I have them. I haven't had them in front of me in a while. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. I think we're headed into a full moon in Libra, which is super cool. I feel like it's been a quick minute since we visited anything in Libra, so that's awesome. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into what it means. I've been pretty preoccupied, to say the least. Having a newborn is no joke at all. I mean that with my whole heart. All right, you guys. So hello, hi, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're doing, you're getting a lot more sleep than I am. I hope you're getting sleep for me, in fact. But this is my live stream. Basically, I'm going to do some personal readings on here. I have a pre-booking list. I have a couple bookings so far. And then I will, book in more. So if you guys wanted to get a reading, ask a question that is personal to you, all that information to do so with me is linked down below, and Paulus will help you out in the chat, and if not, I will. So I'll be available if you guys need me, all that great stuff. So with that said, because it's a full moon in Libra, I do want to pull a couple cards for the collective. While I'm pulling these cards, if you wanted to book, you can. I think I'm going to use both Moonology decks and I feel like a self-care deck because, hello, self-care. And I feel like, it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time we, kind of put ourselves first? Or okay. So all right, so we have this full moon in Libra. We all know that full moons are a little intense, heavier energy than, definitely heavier than a new moon, but heavier than the reg. And it's in a sign that is all about balance and order, fairness, that kind of thing. And I feel like there's going to be, is my sound going in and out?
Oh.
Is the sound going in and out?
Sounds on.
It's good. I feel like there might be a little bit of that, just kind of calling for it, calling for some more balance, calling for things to kind of see its own light of day, some fairness and justice. And it could be with incidents where it's like, someone did you wrong, or like you've seen in the collective something was wrong and you're waiting for the energies to kind of balance out. Okay, so full moon in Libra. This is for the collective. I have a small pre-booking list if you guys wanted to book and get a reading with me. All the information's in the description box below. You can do so while I'm doing the collective reading, but let's get into it. All right. Okay, so we have the last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Hi Mark, you definitely can. I have some spots available. We have new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. Open up to change. Leave the past behind. Okay. So I feel like these, you know, really go hand in hand. Leave the past behind so that you can open up to the change of the future or the present or all the new opportunities surrounding you. Know you are loved. So some of you guys might be feeling just off or feeling like you don't have a support system, maybe even feeling alone. If you do feel alone, if you feel like you don't have a support system, then it could even represent your angels and guides. Want you to know you are loved. Everything is fine. We have keep your heart open. These are really interesting messages so far. Unleash your kindest self. And take inspired action. Okay. So we have more Libra, we have Capricorn energy here. So I feel like, you know, for the collective reading, what Spirit is kind of saying, what your angels and your guides might be saying, is that, you know, some of you guys recently could be dwelling in the past, dwelling in the things that you made mistakes on, dwelling on just kind of like your own, just dwelling on things that like maybe you fucked up on or you didn't accomplish, or like, I don't know, it's an interesting energy because I'm like receiving messages at the same time and I'm getting like different things, but I'm feeling like a lot of you is just focused in on something that like can't be changed, or something that, you know, you have to move forward from in order to manifest change or be open to change. Some of you guys could be feeling really like isolated or really alone right now. And this is where your guides like are coming in on this full moon to say to you, like, you know, the energy is perfect right now to connect with us, to connect with the divine, to have a spiritual routine. The energy is perfect to manifest the things that you want, the changes that you want to see. You know, it's kind of like your guides are presenting this message to you because they feel like you guys are focused in on like the wrong things. And I'm not saying that you're wrong, like focus on whatever you want, but they're saying at this very moment, there's like something else you could be focusing on that will help you in the future, that will either you manifest something today and tomorrow and then it comes to you in the future, or you practice these things and that in the future this will be, you know, easy to you to not dwell on the past, to be open to change, to open your heart. Because these are not necessarily like, they sound like cliches and they're like one-liners, but they're not necessarily easy to do. Keeping your heart open, not an easy task. Not dwelling in the past and leaving it behind, also not easy. Opening up to change, which means going out of your comfort zone, also not easy. There's things here that are like, you know, they seem very simplified, but it's hard. And I feel like, you know, your guides are saying this is the perfect full moon to manifest this inspired action. It's the perfect full moon to manifest your dreams and make them into a reality, and leave behind in the past like the limited beliefs or limited way of thinking, or the thinking that has you feeling like you can't, you know, you're not loved, you're not deserving, you're not an abundant mindset. You know, it's kind of like quite the opposite actually. So leave that behind. I also feel like because it's a full moon, because there's intense energy, and I'm not sure what is going on. I do know that we're like retrograde free for another week or so, where there's absolutely no planets in retrograde, which is cool. But I feel like, and with that said, this is the perfect time to get your shit together, but there's no excuse, there's no retrograde, there's nothing stopping you. But I feel like what I was about to say is there's intense energy to get that shit done. We are in Aries season approaching Taurus. You know, it's the energy right now. Like, we want to hustle, we want to be motivated, we want to be the best. And sometimes that can be on overload, and sometimes with that same energy that's so motivating, that like drives you to do better, that same persona, that same energy, and where that originates from, where that comes from, is the same energy that can be very impatient, very angry, very like short-tempered. You know, you get the good with the bad. And I feel like with this, it kind of says unleash your kindest self. Like, try to not just be kind to others, obviously, but to yourself. You know, like, I know that you're motivated and you're your best advocate and all that great stuff, and that's a great energy to be in, but there's limits and there's boundaries to that, in which, like, how far is too far, where you're just like being a coach to yourself, where you're not giving yourself any love. You're not understanding that you're loved, like, aside from your own self-love. So I feel like there's a lot of messages here, especially for this full moon, and it's all cool because it's really, at the end of the day, kind of wrapped up in self-care, which is how I've always imagined Libras anyway, the queens and kings of self-care, or just any kind of Venetian ruled sign. So Taurus is as well. But your hard work is paying off. More Capricorn energy. So we might have some Capricorns here in the chat or in the live. We have a new start is coming, new moon. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality. All right, Mark, I got you. You are on the list. If you guys wanted to book, you can. All that information is in the description box below. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 spots left, you guys. 4 spots left. So if you wanted to book a reading, all that information is down below, and Paulus will help you out in the chat. So yeah, your hard work is paying off, and what's done is done. What you've done and what you could do for yourself, it's in fruition. It's manifesting in its own energy, but it's also back there in the past. And now you have to look towards a new start, be open to change. Some of you need to be open to change for other people. Like, they want to change or they want to do better, and you're dwelling in the fact they have a past, or I don't know, I'm just kind of getting that. But we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So it's like a 50-50, you know, like, have the drive, have the ambition, do the work, and then also manifest. But don't do one or the other, you know what I'm saying? Don't just manifest and like believe it's gonna happen for you, and don't just do the work and not have an abundant mindset where you mentally visualize yourself being better and getting better. You know, what's the point of all this hustle? Just to hustle, hustle, hustle? That's so grounded in earth and reality. That's so like, what you see is what you get, and that's not what magic and spirituality is about. It's all about like believing is seeing. So I think some of you guys are a little too practical, a little too grounded, and you need that balance between the spirituality aspect of it, because you know, you can work really hard all day every day and put in those hours and stuff, but you know, if you don't visualize, if you don't truly believe that you're gonna get better and deserve better and be better, no matter how ridiculous it looks or sounds, you won't. You won't. I mean, you might slowly get better because of your consistency, but try to do both. Try to do both. And like I said, don't do one or the other. All right. And a time to give rather than take. Yeah, and this is to yourself. It's a time to give to yourself rather than to take. Don't deplete all your energy because you're in overdrive and then burn out. You know, give to yourself so that you can nourish yourself, you can get better, you can work harder, longer, stronger, faster, all that great stuff. For your self-care, soak in a bath, you know, fuck, I feel that, I want that. It'd be nice to soak in a bath, like, at this fucking point. We have deep breathing. Yeah, breathe. Like, if you can't soak in a bath because you have a newborn for any period of time, breathe in and breathe out. I feel like deep breathing you can do anywhere. You can do it on the go. You can do it in your car. It's great. And then we have sing. Some of you guys like to sing. Some of you guys are horrible singers. I'm a horrible singer, but I like to sing. Singing gives you endorphins. So sing. It's good for you. Plan a vacation. You know, all this hard work should lead to something, or there could be a goal. It could be a goal like super far out. It doesn't have to be a goal right the fuck now. This doesn't have to be like plan a vacation and remind yourself that you're broke and everything sucks type of thing. This is like a plan a vacation where I'm like, you know, get into that 50% spirituality phase of mind where you are like having a mindset where you feel deserving of like a tropical sandy beach. You know, don't let your like practicality and logic overdrive so much where you're like, nope, that's not gonna happen. There's no way. How am I gonna afford it? Blah blah blah. Like, you know, maybe right now, how are you gonna afford it? Sure, but like, you know, put it out there. Put it. Let's see what happens. Put it out there and see what gets thrown back at you. You know what I'm saying? Put it out in the universe. Allow the universe to respond to that. And, you know, and if you really, really want this, then work on it. Like, you know, put $50 away every month for a while. For a while. But like still, and then fuck, it's like November already, and you're, while everyone's miserable in the snow, you're on a white sandy beach. Hello, it's because you planned ahead. So, you know, use the practicality that you have to make practical manifestation decisions, you know? All right, so what else do we have for self-care? We have spend time with friends. Yeah, I feel like spending time with friends is a good thing to do, and it's also good to spend time alone. Look at that, we got both, because it's all about that balance, you know, and it's not about one or the other. A lot of you guys are kind of in between. You're either doing too much of one thing or too much of the other, and there's no balance between work and play. Bree, I got you. You are number 3. I have 3 spots left, you guys. So yeah, spend time with friends, but also spend time alone. Have that balance, allow yourself that luxury. All right, you guys, so that is kind of the collective message for this full moon in Libra from what I could see as far as the energies joining the live or joining the chat. We're gonna get into the readings for tonight. If you guys wanted to book, all that information is in the description box below. Paulus will help you out in the chat, or I will just ask a question, and if you have one, I'll answer it. And yeah, I have a small pre-booking list so far. I'm also going live again tomorrow. So, I mean, not very relevant right now because we do have spots left, but if you guys don't get a spot tonight or you can't join for whatever reason, definitely also join tomorrow. All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna start with Angela. Gabriel, I got you. We got 2 or 3 spots left, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna start with Angela, and then we have Mark, then we have Bree, then we have Gabriel. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's this freaking drink from Starbucks. Just like fun fact and randomly, hello. And it's like a, I don't know, it's like an espresso with ice and whatever else they put in it, almond milk or something. I don't fucking know. It is so good and it's so expensive. Like, I was just looking at my Venmo card and I'm like, what the fuck did I spend $7 at Starbucks for? But it's like that drink, that's what I bought. Okay, anyway. Dana, it should be there, so maybe refresh the page. Sometimes it like does that, I don't know why. Also, you guys, I'm burning my Attract Love Manifestation candle. Super excited. We have more in stock. I'm like looking at the aesthetic of it. It's like really pretty, but it comes with a real rose quartz crystal in the scent vanilla. I absolutely love this jar. It kind of reminds me of like the Valespa ones, but cooler because obviously. And it's great for manifesting new love or attracting self-love into your life, because sometimes we just like are the enemy of our own selves. And other times we're like loving up on ourselves. And what if we could like love up on ourselves all the time, you know? What a concept. And yes, I do have spots, you guys, available. I have 3 spots left. So if you guys wanted to book, you can. All the information's in the description box below. All right, so we're gonna start with Angela. Okay, Angela got a regular deck pull. I'm like, Angela, are you here? I'm wondering what your question is. All right, Angela, let me know if you're here, because I don't have your question, but you got a regular deck pull. I'll wait like a minute or 2. If you're not here, I'll do the next person, and then I'll come right back to you. And then if you guys wanted to book, you can. I have some spots available. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat now. So we have Angela, we have Mark, we have Bree, we have Gabriel. All right. So I'm gonna move on to Mark. Angela, let me know if you're here or holler at me on Instagram. I just messaged you and let me know what your question is. But we're gonna do Mark and then I'll come right back to you. And yes, you can ask two. Okay, so 18 plus, you have someone that you're thinking of and the likelihood of a union and of good sexual desires of them. Okay, so 18 plus for Mark. He's thinking about somebody and wants to know the likelihood of a relationship, a union with them, and if it's good sexual, like if they have good sexual desires. Okay, juicy. So we have the King of Pentacles to start. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. What is the likelihood of a union? We have the Five of Wands in reverse, the World in reverse, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, and the Knave of Swords. Okay. So I feel like, this person is seeing you as someone who is very stable and like maybe even wealthy, or they're seeing you as like being very financially like stable or well off. They're seeing you as someone who also is very hardworking or very like career oriented, and thus you must be financially secure. So it might not necessarily be like an emphasis on your finances, but it's like they're seeing you as just killing it basically. And they feel like the consistency of that and like how hard you work, your drive, it translates into like who you are as a person, which they're very attracted to. They like that you like hit them up or you text them back, or like there is some flow to you that's consistent. They feel like if you guys had something together, it would be very stable, and that's something that they really like, but they feel like they wouldn't be able to contribute as much as you would with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And so they're kind of like on the fence about like approaching you in this way. Like they want to be like, they've imagined a relationship with you, but something is getting in the way of this. Now, I'm seeing two things. I'm almost seeing like an ex or like someone else that they're like with, you know? And I'm also seeing like the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like, you know, they're not feeling like they can contribute something. I feel like they're not currently with someone, but they were, or they were talking to them, and it's sort of the ends of that connection. But that's something that could get in the way, or I feel like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like they feel like they can't, contribute what they would like to. And then with the World in reverse, I feel like this is someone who, you know, they're viewing you as like just everything, like a king, like really, and they're really looking up to you, and it's almost making them kind of scared or insecure because maybe they weren't expecting to be so like interested in you. And you know, now they're thinking in terms of relationships, and like maybe they're just thinking in terms of like, this is not what I planned on doing type of thing. Dana, I got you. And so they kind of were like blown away, and now they're just like, I don't know, they're stuck between a fantasy and reality. So they're actually pretty practical themselves. This person feels like you guys could really grow into the connection, and that like you guys would be best friends, or they feel like they could tell you anything. And they feel like, you know, they love being sexual with you, and they feel like, you know, you're very dominant and like divine masculine energy, and they're like very passive and submissive, and they like those roles that you guys play with each other. And like they kind of want to like switch it up, and they want to be the dominant one, but like even if you didn't let them, which they kind of sense you wouldn't, they wouldn't mind, is sort of what I'm getting. But they like that you court them, or that you come after like what you want. Again, they like that you like text back, like that kind of thing. I was like looking at this post and it was like, what makes girls more turned on than like a text back or consistency? So yeah, I mean, they're just like, okay, my panties are wet. But yeah, with the Knight of Cups, I feel like they're definitely imagining like love with you, and like the possibility of it is interesting. I definitely think there's like potential and a possibility, like on a spiritual sense, like what spirit would have to say. But I feel like there's a couple things that this person's wrapping up, and some of it is insecurity and some of it is like a past, you know, fling or thing or loved one or whatever it is. But I do think they're super interested in you, and I do think they are very focused on like what the future might hold for both of you guys together. And they might want to just kind of blab all this to you. Honestly, they might want to like communicate this to you. But I feel like, yeah, they're trying to free themselves from something, from maybe an old connection or whatever. But yeah, this person's viewing you as very sexy, very muscular, like big and way bigger than them. But I don't know if you're like shredded low key, but this person is like seeing you as someone who is really athletic and just sexy. They really like your hair. I feel like they want to put the effort in here, the effort in the way that they would, because they are still very kind of like passive and like, you know, they try to be coy and stuff, but they're still gonna be coy, but just kind of in a nice way. In a like an attracting way. They're gonna try to like attract you. Okay, so let's see. We have higher power, and then we have to be fair. So this person wants to bring to the table, which I think is really good energy. They want to bring to the table what you bring to the table, and they don't feel like adequate, and they really want to like have a balanced connection. So if you see them hesitating, it's because of that, but it's not because of a lack of interest. Now, I do feel like a higher power or spirit at that is sort of intermingling in this connection and like helping kind of clean up the energies that make it stagnant or not move along as fast as it could. But yeah, there's definitely great potential for you guys in this connection, and I feel like they're definitely thinking of you in a very sexual and romantic way, and yeah, really good stuff. All right, Mark, so I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is okay, let me see if Angela is here. Angela, are you here? And yeah, absolutely. Sheen, if you want to, then I will do that for you. Angela's not here. Okay, Angela, I know that you usually want me to just read what comes out. I can do that, but I also wanted to like get your permission first. All right, I'll do Angela's. Then we're gonna do Bree after, and Gabriel and Dana. I have 2 spots left for you guys tonight, 2 spots left. So get them while you can. I am also going live again on Saturday. So I have 2 spots left after the 2 are booked. If you book, I will put you on the pre-booking list for Saturday, or you can book for tomorrow. The energy. Okay, Angela, what's going on? You didn't even give me a question. I didn't even really like shuffle the deck, and everything just popped off, and I feel like it's meant to be. Yeah, I feel like I have to keep this. I saw it. I have to keep it. Justice, Libra moon, you know. So, yeah. We have Temperance. And hi, Liren. I don't do super chats, so no, but I do have 3 different forms of like payment. It's down below in the description box. Sorry about that. All right, so yeah, Angela, first of all, 3 major arcana so far: Justice, Temperance, and Judgment. What? Like what? Okay, and then we have Queen of Cups. Angela, I swear, girl. And the Sun. Okay, well, it definitely so far looks like things have really been improving for you in a really positive way. The universe has restored its balance. I think we talked about this balance before it like officially arrived. You know, I feel like I did a reading for you where I was like, okay, what's coming in for you is really good. It's going to like help settle all of the dust. But I really feel like that's what you're living in right now. So yeah, I mean, I think you've been working on your balance, and I think that you've been trying to figure out like where to expend your energy, where not to. And I feel like universally that's following. So it's basically following suit of your energy. You know, you're doing your best with what you have, and I feel like now your reality is starting to really reflect that. But with judgment, I feel like there are even more opportunities on the horizon for you. So I'm going to keep pulling. We have the Queen of Cups energy. So you've just been in a very intuitive energy. I feel like you can really trust your intuition at this time. This is a time where if you're receiving messages of any sort or seeing any synchronicities, angel numbers, that kind of thing, pay attention to them, because with that Queen of Cups energy, I really feel like your intuition is on fire. You're getting like downloads. We are in this full moon in Libra. So I just feel like, you know, you're correct. If you're feeling something in your gut right now, I can say you're correct about that thing. I feel like you're also in your very maternal energy because of that intuition. You're also extra sensitive, or your sensitivity is heightened. So definitely take care of yourself and put yourself first. I think you're already doing that just from like what I can see from the cards, but continue to do that, I think would be Spirit's advice to you. We have the Sun. So I definitely feel like if you're not feeling happy at this moment, you will be very soon. I feel like there's just something coming in, and it could be energy, it could be a phase, it could be just like a new season, or it could be a literal thing that just makes you suddenly realize like you're really content and really happy and things are really great. And you know, it could even be that this is representative of the summer or the sunshine coming out now that we're in spring. So this time is now. We have the 10 of Cups. Angela, who are you fallen in love with? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. So yeah, you really are in a magician energy. I was watching this show and they were like, you can be three things. You can either be a maverick, a muse, or a magician. And the person's like, well, what do you choose? And the person being asked the question is like, I don't know. They were really stupid, but like the point is, I thought it was super deep. So yeah, maybe for you it was like you've made this choice that you can be the magician of your life. You can manifest better for yourself, and a lot of that is coming into your fruition. With the 10 of Cups, this is really beautiful because it doesn't necessarily always have to represent a romantic person or a partner or a happily ever after in a relationship or connection, although definitely let me know if you're seeing someone and I'm picking up on it. I think it represents just being exactly what the Sun is, because in the original 10 of Cups, it's like they have this rainbow and 10 cups, and like the kids are dancing in the fields, and it just looks awesome. And it's just this energy of feeling awesome, feeling good, feeling like your health-care and self-care and all the things that you're doing for yourself to be better is finally paying off. Maybe you're getting back in the gym. Maybe you're eating really healthy. Maybe you're eating a balanced diet, because we have some carrots back here, but we also have a martini. So like, fuck it, and cupcakes. But it's like, maybe you're just like loving yourself and accepting yourself. And that is the real, energy that is helping you manifest better. It's interesting. It starts with us. And sometimes it's not that easy and it's not that conclusive, where like, especially if shit has hit the fan and things are negative or bad, it's not as easy as like flipping a switch and being like, well, things are great, and then like they manifest that way because you believe it, and the universe does as follows. But it doesn't always work like that. And I feel like with you've actively tried to make better choices in your life, and those choices are showing up. And so for you, what I'm seeing in this like regular deck pool reading is just a lot of really great things happening, and you being very intuitive and spot on with your intuition, your visions, your visualizations, and just being magical. You might have that magic touch right now. So definitely with the Magician clarifying, manifest, work on the things you really, really want right now, because you could truly shape yourself and your reality that much better. And then with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're in an abundant mindset. You're in an abundant, I keep saying energy, and that's like been your whole reading. It's just energy, energy, energy. But like for real, it's just, aside from the past few readings that we did together, I just see a huge improvement overall, like in your life, and in the best way possible, in how you think about yourself, how you believe in yourself. It's just really great to see the growth, honestly. And now you're kind of going to be seeing the fruits of that labor. We have the Fates, so this is fated. We have Judgment. I do feel like, yeah, serendipity. If you're seeing synchronicities, you know, if you're seeing repetitive numbers, or you listen to a song and it's a song that has like a very specific message for you, I do feel like messages are definitely coming in for you. Pay attention to it, because your guides are guiding you, and they're actively, you know, helping you in your days, especially right now. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of really great things happening for you. A lot of them are somewhat still vague and mysterious, I feel like. But the biggest thing is that you are happy and feeling really good and content about yourself in your life. And I feel like there's no greater thing, you know, it just really does not matter like anything else. All right, so I love that for you, Angela. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really hope that resonated. I love you and I appreciate you, and I hope to talk to you soon. And we will talk about this, but definitely let me know if that resonated. So I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Bree. I got you, Sheen. All right, so we have one spot left for tonight, one spot left, and then I will be booking for tomorrow's live. Okay, so Bree, you got, I'm assuming, let me look. I think it's an 18 plus. Yes, 18 plus and channeled messages. So you want to know what is coming towards you in love. That is a good question. I actually just did a video on that today. So I hope that I can answer that now, and then like you'll watch the video and it like aligns. That would be super cool. All right. Jana, I got your question. And Sheen, you're number 6. It is so freaking hot in here. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hopefully the fan doesn't go crazy. I mean, it might. Literally, okay, so I think our AC is broken. Well, not broken. I think it just needs like coolant or something. I don't know. I'm not a fucking mechanic. But anyway, it's so hot here in Texas and it's so humid. I swear I'm so glad we caught this problem now, because this would not be it like a month from now. Okay, sorry, I'm just ranting. Sorry, Bree. All right, so I think the fan is at the highest setting. Is it? Okay. I know it can go super fast, and at that point it's a little wild. Okay. So we go on 18 plus, channel messages. Sorry about that. What is coming towards you in love? Angela, I just finished your reading, girl. I just pulled what came out. I hope it was good. Hold on, I'm looking at your messages. No, I hope that it was. Let me know. If you don't like it, I'll redo it. Okay. Bree, I'm sorry for all the interruptions. So 18 plus, what is coming towards you in love? We have the Knight of Wands, we have Justice. All right, so some sexual energy is coming towards you. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician. I feel like someone who probably planned on just being friends with benefits and then they catch feelings, but let me pull more cards before I spoil it. We have the Seven of Pentacles. What is coming in love for Bree? Ace of Pentacles. The King of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay. So I feel like the person coming towards you in love is someone that could be like a big flirt, and it could be like the start is sexual. It's like more supposed to be physical than it is supposed to be romantic, like, and maybe that's how it was planned, or maybe you met at a bar, or maybe they just thought like you were super fuckable, or you know, whatever it is. But I guess this person came at you, or they're gonna come at you like sort of a fuckboy, and like that's cool. There's like a time and place for all that, whatever. But I actually feel like you guys are gonna be together, or this person's going to try to pursue something. They're gonna see you as someone who is more respectable than like what they thought they could do with you. Like, you could be really beautiful, and they kind of just automatically are very lustful of you, and they think they're just gonna like fuck you and that's it. But you know, I feel like they're gonna see you, and there's sort of like a regal air to you and your energy, and they're gonna like really respect you. Actually, at the end of the day, they don't want to just fuck you. They're gonna see you as someone who's like actually very independent and stable, and like maybe like very career oriented or goal oriented, or they see you as someone who's highly motivated and like with it. You could have your own place, your own car, like you're just like with the shits, and this person is just like, whoa, who is this? And they're intrigued and they're interested, and you know, one thing leads to another, and boom, bam, 7 of Pentacles. Like, literally, that's how I see it with the Magician. Like, it manifests, poof, bam, one thing leads to another. 7 of Pentacles, Netflix and chill on the couch. But no, seriously, I'm not even kidding. I feel like this person is gonna see you and be like, oh, let's just, you know, be in a relationship instead. And they're gonna be the one trying to actively kind of pursue you. I do feel like this person's very competitive. I feel like they're very passionate, they're very fiery, they're very dominant. You know, when they see something they want to have it, they have to have it. They definitely don't want to like not have it. So they're gonna see you, they're gonna want you for sure. With the 6 of Wands, I feel like, you know, this is a connection that could be very successful. Like, at the end of the day, this is someone that like is really gonna try very hard to like keep you and impress you, and you know, take you out on cute dates. Like, yeah, we have honeymoon, take you out on like a vacation. Like I said, very passionate, very romantic. They're kind of young. I don't know if you're young, but they're young. They definitely give me this like, they have a lot of energy vibe to them. But yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot of chemistry and compatibility, and meaning like you have a lot in common. You just click. There's a lot of things that make sense to you, and being with them and them to you and that kind of thing. There's just something about this connection that will really forge like sort of a puzzle piece and just be really nice. I mean, I like this a lot. This person's going to be very, very attracted to you, especially to your body, like to your booty. And they're gonna, to your size, you might actually be really tall, like almost as tall as them, but they're gonna be very attracted to you, how you dress, that kind of thing. They're gonna prefer that you're naked. We have Truth Be Told and New Life. So yeah, something about this person when they first approach you is gonna be kind of like they're wearing a mask. And then all of a sudden they come, you know, towards you in a different way, and it's like they're really revealing their true self. And their true self is someone who actually has a lot of love and does want to really commit. And so yeah, Spirit is saying imagine all the different possibilities, because this could really be, you know, new for you and a new life for you. But continue doing what you're doing now, because apparently it's working, and it's really going to be what attracts this person towards you. So yeah, let's do some channeled messages and see what they would say to you. So this could be someone that you know already and like kind of had a friends with benefit situation with, or it could be like it leads with that. So we'll see. We're gonna do channeled messages from your person, this person. We have the 6 of Wands, the Empress. Whoa. Lots of cards coming through. I feel like this person has a lot to say to you, or a lot that they want to say, a lot they want to get off their chest, and not even in a bad way, but just like maybe they just like choke, you know, they want to express themselves to you and be like very romantic, and they just kind of like they just kind of like, you know, they just don't. They just like forget. It's really funny. All right. What would this person say to you? I love your booty. I feel like you know how to tease me. I feel like you know exactly what you're doing to tease me and what you're doing to make me obsessed with you. And like the photos you post, it's really hard not to stalk you. And I don't know. I just know that I really want to try really hard for you and with you. And I want to, you know, make sure that you're pleased and taken care of. And I feel like, you know, you are someone who is worth that time and energy. Like you're someone that I want to be in a relationship with. You're someone that I want things to be full circle. You know, I want to have a full circle connection with you. I just feel like with you, there's something that we could like be really comfortable with. Like you're like my best friend, and we could have just a really nice relationship where I feel like I'm dating someone that I can flirt with, but also like, you know, fuck with, and just, you know, someone that makes me laugh and that I get along with. And there's something about you that I just really want to protect, and I don't want other people like fucking with it. And I just feel like I have to preserve like certain parts of you, or I don't know what will happen if I don't. But yeah, I feel like you are someone that is just super ideal to me, and I really want to be in a relationship with you and like move this forward, because I don't like want to end it, and I definitely don't want to stop being with you sexually. So then what? I wouldn't even know what to do. I feel like I'm passionate with you, for you more and more every single day. All right, love. So that was your reading and your channeled messages from your future person. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really appreciate you, and I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person. We have one spot left, Alicia, so if you wanted to book that, you can, and then we are all booked for tonight. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Gabriel. So we have Gabriel, and then we have Dana, and then we have Sheen. Okay, so Gabriel, you got an 18 plus and channeled messages, I think. Let me know. I don't think I have your question on here, so let me know what your question is. Or actually I do. Sorry, it's a regular reading and channeled messages. Okay. So, from Quan, why didn't he tell me when he was with someone else? Okay, what is the tea? Why didn't he tell you when he was with someone else? We have the Hierophant to start, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, Death. Okay. I mean, quite simply, they felt like they were really like they really weren't being loyal to you. They feel like you're super loyal to them and like very transparent and honest, and they felt like shameful. They felt ashamed of themselves. They also felt like you would kick them to the curb, basically, and like leave them out in the cold and be like, I'm done. Like, that's it. We're done with the Death card as well. Alicia, I got you. All right, you guys, we're all booked up. So no more readings for tonight, but I am going live again tomorrow on Saturday. So if you book, then I will put you on the pre-booking list for tomorrow, and that will ensure your spot. All right, sorry, Gabriel. So yeah, I feel like this person thought like, you know, you would end things, like you would be done with them if they like told you. And why did they even do it to begin with? I mean, I don't know. I feel like this person thought they were exploring new opportunities, and it just did not turn out that way. It just turned out to be that they were just kind of going behind your back. Yeah, with the Six of Wands clarifying, I feel like this person thought that maybe, I don't know, like in their head at the time, they thought this would be better, that this connection would be a new opportunity and a new road to go down. But like looking back on it, they just felt pulled in a bunch of different directions. And is that their fault? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they'll try to like blame something else, but they're super attracted to you. I mean, maybe they even feel inadequate. Like they feel like insecure next to you because you're so attractive and confident that maybe they were trying to self-sabotage subconsciously. I don't even know. I'm just dipping into it. But like, you know, I feel like this person feels very shameful, and that's why it's like, okay, why? Like, what is the point? They felt like maybe you were going to like end things or reject them, or maybe they purposely did it because they wanted you to end things or reject them because they thought that's what you would do. But I don't know, I'm just kind of getting this energy of like they felt very pulled in many directions, and you know, you intimidate them to begin with. They're like already so attracted to you, and I think they like put you on a pedestal that you don't ask to be on, and it like justified their decisions and their actions when they did it. But like now they're just kind of like looking back, like what is wrong with me? Like I could have ruined the best thing that's ever happened to me. I really feel like just stupid. Yeah, we have the fates, and I feel like it is partially, I don't want to say this is fated, but I feel like it's partially the fates at B that have driven this person to these conclusions that are way more mature. I feel like this person now is kind of looking back like, okay, what? And these are important lessons for them to learn. It is important that they reflect in this way. We have a change in the wind. So the fates, a change in the wind, there could be something with the Sherry, I could even read into it, that is going to really change in this connection. Yeah, we have loyal heart. You're definitely being recognized for being loyal. Maybe you need to assert your boundaries with Yang. Yang is all about being in a more dominant energy rather than a passive energy. It's all about going towards something, or, you know, addressing something rather than receiving something and sitting and, you know. So I feel like Spirit is kind of saying, maybe have a discussion with this person, or, you know, maybe put them in their place or whatever it is, because they, you know, expect it to begin with. And with the Ace of Swords, I feel like a conversation has to be had. There's just, you know, it's kind of overdue. Like I feel like a conversation needs to be had. All right, so with that said, let's see what the channeled messages are, because maybe this person has a lot to say. So what would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? We have the Hangman in reverse, the Magician in reverse, we have Strength, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Lovers, the Star, Ace of Wands. Okay, what would this person say to you? Okay. So I feel like, okay, what would this person say to you? I'm like trying to get their energy. Okay. I feel very obviously responsible for like what happened. I don't know. I just think you're very strong in how you are handling things, and I feel really shitty. I feel so shitty, and I don't even know where we move forward from here, but I'm hoping that we do. I'm hoping like we can put this in the past. And like me not saying anything is me not saying anything. And I just like hope you can find forgiveness for me. Like I really want to just move forward. And when we move forward, I want to be more honest and I want to be more giving. And I want to like put my heart out there more, because you really are my best friend, and like losing you is not an option. I don't want to. You're too special to me. You're too unique and different. I really just like I love you and I'm passionate about this connection. I know it didn't seem like it because of what I did, and I feel like I disrupted like our trust for each other, and I don't know, I really hope I didn't fuck up our future, because I do see a future with you. I'm just a runner. I'm afraid. I'm constantly running from this connection because it's so deep and spiritual and profound, and it's something I don't always understand, and it's something that can be very difficult for me to understand, and it's also difficult for me to love because of what I've been through in the past that you already know. Like I've been through some shit, and like I don't know, it's hard for me to open up all the way, or it's hard for me to completely be an open book, but I don't want to be on the other side of this. I don't want to be on the other side of you, because you're already so, you know, mysterious, and that's what makes me so attracted to you, and you're just endearing, and like you seem to always know what the next move is. Like you seem to have it together, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know where to go from here. I just feel really shitty about what I did and what happened, and I know it caused like some drama and pain, and for that I'm really sorry. It's just a reflection of me and my situation and like what I'm going through inside, and I just want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, and I want to make sure you're not moving on or moving away or breaking up, or you know, I really just want to talk and sort this out, because as you can see, I don't really know, you know, what to think, how to think. I just know that I could possibly be losing you, and that is really not fun. The feeling, the thoughts, any of it. So yeah, I feel like best case scenario, we can move forward, and worst case scenario, I can have some peace of mind. All right, Gabriel. So that was channeled messages from your person. All right, so I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I got really like mixed up in that channeled message. Just I felt like your person was mixed up, or like not mixed up, but just like they might actually talk like that or think like that. They're just kind of ADD, or they're all over the place, and it's like a lot for them to like express themselves, but it's not so like cohesive, which I don't know. That was interesting. But anyway, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Dana. But girl, if I don't make it cooler in here, I'm going to die. I swear. Hold on. It is way too hot for your girl. I mean, it is and it isn't. I feel like when I sit still, it's like, okay, maybe it's not that hot, but I'm just channeling hard. All right, so you got okay, so you got an 18 plus and channeled. Okay, wait. Did you get a regular deck pool and channeled messages? I feel like, why is my brain not working right now? Or, okay, did you get channeled oracle? Let me know, Dana. Alright, I need to figure out how to make it cooler in here. Whoa. Whoa, that is so fast. Okay, we'll see if this works. The fan is going too fast. Do you ever get scared it's just gonna, like, you know, fall off? Like, that's me right now. I'm in the danger zone. So, Dana, I know that you... Let me know what kind of reading you got. I don't know why I'm all thrown off. I'm a little confused. But let me know if you got channeled messages or channeled oracle. I feel like channeled oracle and, yeah, channeled oracle, right? Why am I going crazy? Anyway, you got an 18 plus. And we're going to be talking about your first date. Alright, your first date with this person. Sorry, it's been such a long day. I'm like, math? Huh? What? Okay. We have the star. We have the Knave of Pentacles. I hope that's not an annoying sound. It might be super annoying, actually. It's so hot, though. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Hopefully, it's not annoying. We have the Star, the Knave of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Wands. What is your first date going to be like with this person? We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Wheel. Okay. So your first date with this person is going to kind of be like unlike any other date you've been on before. I feel like this person might have something really cool planned, and it could represent like being underneath the stars. It could be something really cute and campy, like you guys camp or you're like in nature, or maybe you smoke a J like with a cool view, or the ocean, or I don't know, something cool, something outside, I feel like, okay? And then I feel like this person's gonna bring drinks, like you guys might drink and like get drunk or drink wine or something, but I feel like this person is going to try to lower your inhibitions. This is someone who is really going to try to work really hard to like get to know you, but like get to know you through you being drunk, because they could feel like you really have it together and like you're really, you know, like poised and stuff, but then when it comes to you know, you being drunk, I feel like this person's like, maybe I can get the real Dana out of her. This is someone who is going to be a huge flirt. They're someone who's going to like definitely not be reserved as far as like flirting with you and telling you little sweet nothings here and there, making you feel really like sexy and making you feel just like confident. This is someone who I feel like got out of a relationship, like a negative one, but they're now really working on trust and, I don't know, being open-minded. I feel like this person got cheated on or something happened in their past and they're just like really afraid of that happening again. But they're really sweet. They're like a sweet person. I don't know how else to explain it. Like maybe I'm being all over the place, honestly. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I'm just being crazy. But with the vibes, I feel like this person is like very sweet and cool and loyal, but they're like very shy and introverted and kind of insecure. I don't know, you guys are really going to hit it off. You're really going to be compatible and get along. This person's very interested in you already. I think that if they do, there's something in here in the cards about like after the date, they're sort of going to take a pause. And it's not that the date went bad. It went really well. It's that you kind of like make them feel like they could really have something with you, and it reminds them of like their past hurts. So there's just kind of gonna be a period after the date where it's like you don't really hear from them. I feel like that won't last, like, but I feel like it's good to know that up front. And it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with like them wanting, like, feeling like, I don't know, they just don't want to get hurt. I think this person's leading with fear a little bit, but at the same time they're not, because they do want to go on this date and they want to set something up cute. I just think they're trying really hard to like mask their feelings. They're really afraid of codependency. This is someone who maybe was like in a codependent, toxic relationship in their past, and they just really don't want that again. So definitely when you go on this date, express yourself to this person, have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. I definitely feel like they want to have that with you. When you guys are drinking, lower your inhibitions. Let your friends help you, or let your friends help you get ready. That's super cute. We have playfulness. I feel like, yeah, this is someone that you're going to really vibe with. You guys are going to laugh a lot. There's going to be, you know, a really good time. And with that said, I feel like the date is going to be very flirtatious and good as well. Okay, so let's do some channeled oracle. What would this person say to you? I feel like they're very attracted to your breast. That's something really big that's coming out. And like you could be on like the thicker side, but like slim thick, and like they really love it. They love your body and they feel like you're really sexy and womanly. Okay, what would this person say to you? This is such a thick channeled message deck. I want to be in bed with you right now. Yes. I want naughty photos of you. Hi, beautiful. Okay, so this person wants to like hit you up and they want to sext you. They would love like naughty photos of you, but they don't know like if they can ask for them. They feel like you are their absolute favorite. They lie awake thinking of you at night. I think you have feelings for me too. Like I said in the beginning, they think you're playing it really well, like you're very poised and stuff. And they're just kind of like, okay, I want to like lower her inhibitions and get to know like how she's really feeling. I mean, they think, yeah, they've been observing you. They think you have feelings for them too. They really do. We have poise. I knew that was gonna pop out. I knew it. Yeah, so they think you're very confident and like relaxed, and they're just like, okay, you're very hard to read. Sorry, it's very hard to shuffle this. I want you to be naughty with me, okay? I want to take you out on dates. Oh, yeah, and they will, and they like, they're definitely gonna take you out on dates, and then they want you to be naughty with them. How are you naturally so gifted, and I want to kiss down your body. And then one more, I think you should see what I see. Yeah, this person's very, very attracted to you. And maybe they feel like you're confident, but you're not at the same time. And they wish you could see what they see because they think you're super beautiful and sexy. All right, Dana, thank you so much for joining the live. I really hope that resonated. I love you and appreciate you. And definitely keep me updated and let me know how that date goes. But I'm excited for you. Right, so I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Sheen, and then after that is Alicia. We're all booked up for the live, you guys, tonight, but if you wanted to book for tomorrow's live, you can. It's going to be around the same time, 8 p.m. Central Time, or whatever. All right, so let me take a sip of water for yours, girl. Okay, so basically you got an 18 plus with channeled oracle, and we're gonna kind of make this a more in-depth extended reading. There's 2 questions that were asked, so we are going to get all the details of the nitty-gritty and how he would punish you, since it's an impression you've always felt intuitively for a long time and still do a lot stronger lately, because when I sense he feels threatened or gets possessive, I usually feel a pressure right, what did I click? Right on the back of your neck, especially whenever you're at work, as his way of saying, don't test me. Oh, okay. Oh, so how would he punish you? What would he really do if he got you alone? And, well, sorry, I keep touching it and like losing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I have to enter my password. Sorry for I got like logged out of PayPal. Oh my god, what is happening? This is ridiculous. Okay. Ugh. So, how would he punish you if he really got you alone with all the pent-up centuries worth of waiting and frustrations? And then number 2, how obsessive has he always been and is still over you? Okay, so how would he punish you? What would he really do if he got you alone? Okay, this popped out and then I put it back in and it popped out again. We have the 9 of Swords. I feel like this person, you know, I feel like he wants to pin you up against the wall and like place you on top of him or like press you onto him, if that makes sense. I feel like he wants to like feel your hips and like probably kiss down your neck and kiss down your, you know, your body. He definitely wants to like feel your hips and your waist. I feel like he would want to do something in sort of like, this looks like a dungeon, but like a sneaky place, if that makes sense. Like it could be in public, it could be like in a park or in a cemetery. I don't know why I get that there's like a cemetery. This person could be very freaky, like they want to try freaky ass things because it really turns them on. They feel like you're a huge tease, like you know exactly what to do to turn them on, to tease them, to make them feel good. You know, they're definitely looking at you as like the Empress, someone who's very maternal and sexy, who could have their babies, but they feel like without even trying, you're teasing them. Like just how you sit or how you look or like whatever you're doing, they're just kind of like seeing you as someone that they're like, okay, like yeah. Definitely hard, definitely. But yeah, they feel like you know how to dress for your body. I feel like they low-key they kind of low-key like you being with someone else. Like they're super jealous and possessive, but they would kind of want to see another guy fuck you like in front of them. And that's something that turns them on. Like, and they would want to watch, really. And so they're kind of like want to see another guy kind of like destroy you is sort of the energy. But yeah, I feel like this person, I feel like Blue really, like as much as they hate it, they love it. And it's because they like, it turns them on that they like get very jealous, you know? They definitely want to play, I don't want to say swords, but I see swords multiple times here, scissors. They definitely want to play with toys. They want to play with like dildos, or they want to test different dildos out on you, or vibrators, or vibrating dildos, the whole thing, you know? They want to like play with toys. Maybe even I'm seeing like candle wax. They're definitely freaky, like in a darker sense too. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, they want to pin you down on the floor. They want to pin you against the wall. They want to like dominate over you and like tower over you and just kind of do what they will with you. Like they do not care like what you have to say about it. But yeah, they low-key do want to see you with another guy like in front of them, and like maybe even looking at them while there's someone else with you. Oh my god, I don't even know what the boundaries are of like what I can say on YouTube. But you know what I mean. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, like they honestly would want you to get dominant with them because they think it's cute. They think it's cute and sexy at the same time. Like they would love to like have you be on top of them and like dominate them, put them in handcuffs or wrap like a tie around their eyes so they can't see anything. They'd want to see you like wear like lingerie, specifically more like chains and like leather and things like that. They're really into that kind of vibe. Okay, because this is an extended reading, we have the King of Wands. They like how big they are in comparison to you, that you're very petite and small, and they feel very protective over you. That is for sure. They definitely want to like hug you and be intimate with you in that way. They want to dominate you in that they want you to be like a very good girl or very good like wifey, and they would want you to like be on your knees, like that's kind of like a fantasy of theirs, and like obviously give them head, but they want you like down on your knees being like a good girl is what I'm hearing. And then 10 of Cups, they feel like if you're super good to them in the bedroom, they'll be super good to you like in life. They'll like always protect you and treat you well and like give you everything that you want. I feel like they also kind of want to play with like rope or ties or yeah, what is that? We don't even know. DDLG. I don't even know what that is. That just goes to show how behind I am on the culture. But yeah, we have Judgment. I feel like yeah, he wants to like tie you up, like play around with ropes, like thin ropes and like bandages and things like that. Oh, okay. Well, then I kind of know what that is. I just didn't know the abbreviation. But yeah, like definitely that. I definitely feel like he wants to like dominate you and like him for you to be like a good girl type of thing and just take it. And yeah, with Judgment, I feel like he wants to tie you up and maybe even play around like tying each other up, but he doesn't want you to have all the power all the time. It's more like an 80-20. But I do feel like there are certain points where he does want you to be the one that's dominating him. But it's not often. It's like very once in a blue moon type of thing, because at the end of the day, he wants to be the one like dominating you and kind of towering over you. He wants you to like do what he says and like at his command. We have playfulness, and I feel like this is going to be very lighthearted. It, you know, there is like the seriousness of it, but it's not super serious, because I feel like some people take it really serious, you know, like dominant people that like to be dominated or people that like to be passive. There's like a spectrum, you know. I feel like you know what I'm saying, but there's people that take it too far, like they're like straight up doing your laundry and they're like wearing a mask, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's just people that just take it too far. We'll just leave it at that. And I feel like there's a nice balance here, and there's a playfulness. Like it's not all that serious. Like I feel like there is laughter and like you guys are having a good time, and that's something that they really want. So something they want to tell you is you can free yourself from that. You're never tied to a rope like for 12 hours during a day, you know, like you're never like an actual sex slave. You're just like, you can free yourself. It's not a big deal. Like the keys are right there to the handcuffs, that kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like this person really loves you, and that's the only reason that they like would want to do these things. Maybe it's even your idea and they just kind of like, they really like it, like it turns them on that you're like into it and they want to do it, and like so they're kind of like they feel like, you know, you're their true love. I also feel like with having another guy in the bedroom, or him watching you specifically be with another guy, can kind of fit in this lifestyle, in that they like want to give like you someone, like their girl someone like really nice. or something like that, you know? But yeah, I feel like, yes, I feel like this person wants to definitely do these things with you for sure. That's how, and it's like, yeah, they want to punish you, but I don't know if punish is like the right word. They just mainly want you to be good, like a good girl, so they don't have to punish you, is sort of the energy. All right, so let's pull, I'm going to pull Channel Oracle for this. I'm just going to do it in 2 separate ones, and then we will do the second question. But yeah, they're super attracted to your body. They really like how petite you are. But like, even if you are petite and like on the thinner side, you have really wide hips and like really nice waist, and that's something they're very attracted to. All right. Yeah, we have you're so sexy. Oh, we have you probably have a sugar daddy. So this person's like upset. They're just like, okay, you probably have a sugar daddy. What the hell? I want you to be naughty with me. Oh, they also want to take you out on dates. They don't want to just like have sex with you. They do. I lie awake thinking of you at night. But yeah, I want to take you on dates. I want to be naughty with you. I want you to be naughty with me. This person definitely wants you to like open up to them and be naughty with them. We have I need to see you now. You understand me. I want to marry you. I am in need of your love. So they might like demand sex from you or things from you on spot. Like, doesn't even matter where you are, where you're about to go. Like, you could be in the kitchen or whatever it is, and they're like, I want you right now. And it could be that they're just like in need of your love, and they're just like, you're my gorgeous girl. I never want to lose you. And I want those lips. Okay. So yeah, they're super attracted to you and your features. But they also they like your attitude, that you have a good attitude, and it makes them want even more with you. They wish they could have like all of it with you. So let's do your second question. Okay, second question. How obsessive has he always been and is still over you? He feels very tied to you, so there's the obsession part, but I feel like it's also not even, it's like habitual. It's not even on purpose. Like, they just feel tied to you. So I don't even think they would like think of it as that. I think it's more possessive, and there really is a difference between possessive and obsessive. Like, they're not obsessed, they just feel tied to you and feel like this connection on like a very strong bond sort of level, and then they're possessive over you because they're protective over you, which is also a different thing. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to make sure, like, they're not going to put posters of your face on their wall, but they are going to try to protect you because they really care about you. So there's a difference between obsessive and possessive. And I feel like with them, they just are protective over you, and that's why they're possessive. They just really care about you and like don't want you to get hurt. You're like their little girl is like the energy, or their girl. Like, they don't want anyone to play you or hurt you. They feel like they want to keep you in your purest form. They really want you to be sweet and maternal and like sensitive, and they don't want someone making you like an asshole or hardened. They definitely want you to feel comfortable and good, and they like the spiritual part in you, and they want you to like work on that. They don't want you to like have your focus on being a hoe for like other people, I guess, is the energy. So they're very like possessive over you. And yeah, Four of Wands, clarifying judgment. I mean, what the fuck? Like, does it get more clear than that? In like all the readings I've done for you, it's crazy. Like, this person is so connected to you on a soul level. Like, it's like crazy. Like, it's crazy. It's, you know, obviously you're living it, but it's like, this person really is your soulmate to some varying degree, and they truly, like, just, it's a spiritual bond. It's like a bond that can't be broken. This person loves you, they care about you. Two of Cups, clarifying the King of Wands. They don't want anything to happen to their love, to their person. Three of Pentacles, like, you're their best friend at the end of the day, and they value you and who you are as a person. They don't want that to change. They don't want someone to break that or harden you and make you icy, that kind of thing. They like that you're sweet. They like that you're sensitive and cute and small and, like, all of that. They don't want that to change. Yeah, they definitely don't want life circumstances to throw that off from you. They want you to continue working on your spirituality. I don't know where I'm getting all these messages from. I'm sorry. I'm like, I know you asked something completely different, but I'm getting these, like, messages from them. Okay. So yeah, I mean, how long has it been? Like, definitely your whole life, but, like, maybe literally, like, obviously multiple lives, but I'm like, how can we even quantify that? Is that centuries? Is that hundreds and hundreds of years? I don't know, but it's very intense. I will tell you that I've pulled a lot of cards for a lot of people for many years now, and, you know, for you specifically, in all the readings I've done, this is definitely a very strong bond. Like, yeah, probably like 800 centuries. It is that deep, and it really is that intense. So yeah, I feel like this person, they want to protect you because they love you so much. It's, like, very romantic, actually. And they, you know, they feel like you are their daughter, I want to say, or their, like, little girl. I don't know. They feel like you are their person that they have to take care of and protect and, like, nurture and make sure that no one, like, fucks with you. And I feel like with the Ace of Wands, you know, if they could, they would put a baby in you, but they can't. So they just kind of have to, like, admire you and make sure that no one else does. But it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, they're super. Of course they could be obsessed with you because, like, they're so attracted to you, but at the same time, it's like, it's not obsession necessarily. Yes, they have, like, huge admiration, they adore you, they are so attracted to you, but it's just they want you to be, they want to do right by you, and they want to make sure others do right by you as well. Definitely a past life relationship. We have flirt, so they want you to, maybe they even want to see you flirt as a side note, or you can feel them flirting with you. But there is definitely a playfulness in this connection. Something is happening very soon. Not really sure what it is. And roses. We don't have any spots left for tonight, but I am going live again tomorrow if you wanted to book. I don't do channeled messages separately. It's usually like an add-on to a reading if you bought a regular deck pool or an 18+. So we have Yang. Yeah, this person's very dominant. They want to be the one that's giving to you. They want to be the doer. They want to be, like, you know, the one that's, like, propelling the connection forward. And maybe very soon they're gonna do something. I don't know how, but, like, with a change in the wind and the fates, there could be something kind of coming into fruition. Maybe you even really see it or feel it too, like, already kind of up front. You're, like, feeling the energy. But low-key, they want to suck on you. On those lips, both pairs. But yeah, they want to love you. They really want to love you. And they wish they could. If you have someone you're talking to or thinking about, they want you to break up with them. They want to hear you say their name. That's a good one. I need your touch. Yeah, this person craves you in ways that they can't, like, or they crave you and they, you know, can't do anything about it. We have, I want to make you moan. Yeah, this person definitely wants to, like, hear you moan and, like, touch you and make you orgasm. They want to be able to, like, have you feel those sensations. Yeah, I want to give you a gift. Maybe that's what's happening soon somehow. I have the biggest crush on you. Interesting. Maybe they're gonna like reveal themselves to you some way, somehow. I don't even know. But I definitely want to know when it happens. And I don't know why this came floating over here. But maybe it's for you. Don't wait for success. Start ahead without it. All right. So that was really juicy. Thank you so much, Sheen, for joining the live. I love you as always. And then as always, a pleasure, because like, what a cool connection. And it's so intense, and it's like, you guys, I can't even like describe it. It's really, really amazing, like this connection that she has. So it's always a pleasure to pull cards for it. All right, I love you. I appreciate you. Definitely keep me updated about them. And I hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, who is last but certainly not least, Alicia. And then I am pre-booking for tomorrow. So if you guys wanted to get a reading with me and didn't get on the list for tonight, you can definitely book with me tonight and you'll be on the list for tomorrow. I start at 8 and it should run till like 9 or 10. It really depends. So yeah, we'll start that pre-booking list. I usually will announce it on my Instagram and then people will pre-book there, so I can't promise there will be spots tomorrow. So if you guys wanted to snag yours today, you can. All right, you guys, so Alicia, let me pull up your question. I know you want an 18 plus, or you got a regular, you got an 18 plus, and then channeled Oracle. Cool. So let's do it. So your 18 plus is what's going on in your relationship. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Wands, the Sun, Seven of Swords. What is going on in our relationship? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, are you in an official relationship with this person? Like, you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend? Let me know. A couple ways I can go with this. We have Death. Okay, all right. Oh, I kind of see that with the 7 of Swords. So what is going on in your relationship? So I feel like there might be financial stresses right now with the 5 of Pentacles, or this person is stressed about their finances. And they're like, instead of just being honest with you about it, they're like taking it out on in other ways, if that makes sense. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, so it's like they're very like tight right now financially, and they're very guarded about it, and they don't really want to talk about it. So I feel like there is something to do with their finances, and why, like maybe they're being very competitive with themselves or with someone else, or maybe competitive in that they want to achieve higher. I kind of talked about this in the collective reading, so maybe you want to like after this forward back to the beginning of the live, because I did a collective reading about like intense energy just because of Aries season, being super motivated. So maybe this person is an Aries or has that on their chart, or maybe it's just like they for some reason are like trying really hard to like level up with their finances, with their career, or they're feeling like they're not leveling up, they're not doing something good enough, and it's stressing them out. But as far as like what's going on with you, they're like, they don't want to lose you. They love you. They're like absolutely happy with you. I feel like I said, like they took it out on you, but it doesn't have to do with you. In fact, it kind of like is in spite of you, because this person wants to give you more. They want to do more for you, but they feel like they can't. So that's maybe why we have this air of competition with the 7 of Wands. But they feel like they unloaded that and like lashed out on you in a stupid way. So they're feeling really stupid with the 7 of Swords. It's kind of an energy of like feeling like they should have just been honest, because they feel kind of manipulative. The Seven of Swords can represent manipulation, but it's like they were manipulative about like what the fight was really about. It really wasn't about what the fight was about. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you know what I'm saying, but it was like kind of like a gaslight. Like this person maybe amped it up because they're angry and they felt those actual feelings, like they felt anger or whatever it is, and you guys fought with each other. They feel really stupid about it because, like, honestly, they just want to have a conversation about what's really pressing them, what's really on their mind, and they don't really know how to do it. They obviously don't want to stay mad at you. They really like you. Ace of Pentacles is interesting. I want to clarify it. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, so it has nothing to do with the relationship. They definitely want to stay in a relationship with you. They're just feeling like maybe they were supposed to get a job or supposed to get a raise or supposed to get something, tax return, or I don't know, something they were supposed to get, like a golden type ticket, but it didn't happen, and it made them, they had these plans and it made them have to change the plans or something. And the plans, I feel like, involved maybe like you and treating you or something like that. They really love you and they don't want things to end between you. They feel like you might end things with them, actually, if they don't get their shit together. It's kind of the energy. Six of Cups. Yeah, we have deception. I mean, they lied about something. They weren't really honest about like what's really going on, and then there's like a fight that projected from something else. They don't want to lose you. You make them very happy. If they're even just away from you and like for a little bit, they miss you. Like they, and I don't know if you guys go way back, like if you guys been together for a quick ass minute, but they remember those times where they didn't have you, and they just don't want that. Yeah, honeymoon. They could have been planning a vacation. They're trying to like maybe go somewhere with you or go somewhere, and it's not gonna happen, or they didn't happen. I don't know. We have worth waiting for. We have passion. Okay, so they're passionate about you. I'm gonna clarify that as well. Okay, so yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like, yeah, okay, let me clarify that before I speak. I feel like this person's just, they're projecting. They're like, their head is in like a different place, and they're just taking it out on you and saying like, oh, we should end things, because they're feeling like you would be finding someone who is wealthier. And this is just like an egotistical, insecure, like irrelevant point, but men be doing this. They'd be doing that. So I think they're just kind of thinking in those terms. But I do feel like wait, because there are some blessings coming into your life. This might be the world you're living in right now with them, but there's going to be a major shift in the connection, and I feel like also a conversation. And things are going to repair itself. Things will be fine. Honestly, there's nothing to stress out about, because this person knows what it's like to not be with you, and they don't want that. They don't want that. They want to give you a gift. Yes, I mean, I was really getting that energy. Maybe they're going to give you a gift to apologize, like roses or something. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. All right, so the truth comes out. I need you, and I hate to admit that. So they might be feeling very codependent on you. I never want to lose you. You understand me? Yeah, this person doesn't want to lose you, so don't worry about that. It's kind of like all talk. I don't like that they went there, but they, you know. I want to start a family with you. I want to make you prego. Okay. What else? I want to hear you say my name. I need your touch. So maybe they just need a hug right now, because they're trying really hard to like pull it together and to act very strong and like masculine, but they're not actually feeling that way. They feel actually very numb. So They might think you have it easy. And maybe they're like jealous, or they're kind of projecting they're being like, you know, not honest about something, but they want to be honest with you. And I definitely think that they want to stay with you for sure. I think this is just like a temporary fight and setback, and it's not anything super meaningful. They're just kind of projecting, and unfortunately men be doing that, especially when it comes to like their financial insecurities. So yeah, but Spirit is saying time will tell, the situation will improve, and you don't really have that much to worry about. I love you so much. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. Woo! All right, you guys. So that is the end of the live. I'm losing my voice. I did a huge reading today that should be coming to the channel maybe tomorrow, hopefully. It really depends. Sometimes upload speed is quick, sometimes it's slow. It really just depends. But I'll be going live again tomorrow. So if you guys wanted to get a reading you didn't get on the list for today, no worries. I will be going live again same time. If you guys want to book, you can follow me on Instagram at Samantha James Tarot, and I can get you booked there as well, or my personal Instagram at Samantha James. But yeah, I love you guys, and thank you so much for all the support and all the love to the channel. I really hope if you were just kind of tuning in, that stuff resonated, but I will see you guys in your reading. I just posted a new video, so definitely check that out, and then I should have some more videos on the channel soon.